Bernardino, 714-909. And that's facts, that's facts. I be in and out the country, that's facts.
Champion! We are here. We remain here. You see the background? It says Wody. That doesn't mean Cody. Champion is that sound.
Wody.
We here with Coffee Brown, talk of the town. The winner.
No.
The winner.
No.
The winner. The winner.
No. Give her a better intro than that.
That was a good.
No.
I wasn't even done.
No.
You do it then. You do it then.
He just cut.
Let's go. It's
Ladies
on
and
deep.
gentlemen,
Yes.
we are here to
Champion.
celebrate
Yes.
Woman of the Year to a young lady that's been putting in work 2021.
Yes.
All right?
Talk about it.
She's the talk of the town. You understand?
Coffee Brown.
You understand? Huh?
And please don't forget First Lady of the Dino, owner of Pretty Young Trap. Thank you.
She's a businesswoman. You understand? She's a mother. Word to your mother. You understand what I'm saying? Huh? It took a lot to get here.
It did.
Facts.
You understand?
It definitely did.
5-hour argument.
Yes.
She's retiring on top.
We're going to talk about that. Hold on. Save that. That's a whole segment right there.
That's like a whole
Yeah.
spiel. But we're here. Champion, Samaradino.
Shake my hand.
We're in the building. We shook Jay Black hands, Samaradino. Stand the fuck up.
I'm chopping.
We're in here, Samaradino, California, 909-714-951. Y'all know the fucking vibes. East side to the west side, i.e. stand up. Okay, you see this?
Yeah.
This ours.
That's yours.
I'm taking that back home.
With that said, ladies and gentlemen, the views and opinions of Coffee Brown does not reflect upon Debo and Jay Black from Champion. Thank you very much. Now,
That don't do nothing. That don't do nothing. I'm telling you. As long as once you say it, it's like it's.
They're totally aware that it was a panel, but they're gonna tear y'all apart anyways. Shout out to the panel. I know y'all still getting slack.
Mm-hmm.
I had to unblock like 4 of y'all to say thank you, but I appreciate it. Like I appreciate y'all so much. Like
how do you feel, man? This is a big deal.
It's still like euphoric for me, but I'm so grateful because like even before Woman of the Year, I was already saying, like you were saying, I was retiring. I already had 40 bars battle set up to go out on my last.
We're gonna talk about that.
Right, and I was already kind of fulfilled with what I had already did. So to have this as like the icing, well, really the cherry on top, it's just phenomenal. I never thought I'd be here by my own right with nobody here. I didn't come as nobody's plus one. I didn't come here because I asked them. I earned my way here. You know, so I'm super thankful to be here regardless of how anybody feels. I worked my ass off. I did what I had to do last year. I maintained my composure, my professionalism, my level of intensity, my performance standards, my writing standards. I'm proud of me. So thank you to everybody that's proud of me.
Let's give her a round of applause. What a speech! That was a speech.
And that's how I feel about it. So
Now, did you happen to even see the panel? I mean, did you watch portions of it?
I watched the whole thing.
Oh.
I watched the whole thing because
4 or 5 hours. Yeah.
Yes, personally, my Woman in the Year was Flames. So I was really shocked once we got to the number where she was at. I was just like, oh shit, am I gonna make the list? Because if y'all got Flames down here, and me and Flames were on a lot of the same cards, we did a lot of the same stuff. Then where am I? You know what I mean? Yeah, from 2-on-2, the Kings vs. Queens card, Civil War. I was main event. She was coach. Everything I did, she did, with the exception of she has some also small time battles. So seeing her that low, I was like, oh shit, am I gonna make the list? So then I'm seeing the list going on. I'm like, maybe not. Maybe this wasn't my year, you know. But I've never.
Your Twitter fingers was prepared to go, wasn't it?
No.
No.
Because
okay.
even the year before last, I came in 6th place, and I felt like I should have been higher. I still didn't go to Twitter about it. That's not my style. It's not in my character. So even if I didn't make it, I still wouldn't have been on there being distasteful and stuff like that. I would have said it's not my time, just like I did last year.
Okay.
And if I wasn't retiring, I would have put the work in to go forward and try to do it again. But I was actually completely satisfied with my portfolio of work, what I've done history-wise, what I've done at URL, and just what I've done for my city. I'm the only one from San Bernardino, 909-951-714. We in here. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to keep saying that. But yeah, so.
Before the panel started, you did have some advice for the ladies. You're like, okay, at least 2 battles. Break that down for me.
Okay, so I said at least 2 battles because, like the panel said, it was a very competitive year last year. we've saw more girls outside than we've seen since like 2014, 2013. So it was a competitive year, but I feel like if somebody can come in and win with one battle, it's not setting a good example for all the girls that are coming up from EFM, from iBattle, from all these random places, because it's not saying like hard work doesn't pay off at that point. If you could do right one time, 3 straight rounds, and you could win Woman of the Year, then what is the point of us coming outside? It's no level of competition. So I feel like if you have 2 full 6 rounds, you can, even if somebody has more battles, if you have the best 6 rounds and you looking at everybody else's rounds and your 6 rounds is still better than somebody else's 9, 15, 21 rounds.
Yeah, but with that said, like, you know, everybody knows Devo does Queen of the Ring.
Absolutely.
And I might be speaking up a
You do Queen of the Ring?
I do Queen of the Ring.
I didn't know that.
You shut yourself.
I didn't know you did Queen of
But
the Ring.
here's where I'm going with it.
Sorry
you know,
about that.
what I would say will probably be in a conflict of interest, but I will say this though. You know, there are a lot of deserving girls that didn't battle on Queen of the Ring, that battled other places that should have
Absolutely.
been probably looked upon and could have made that list.
I agree.
Now, my question is this: you are such an advocate for the new up and coming girls, and we just want to know as to why, and elaborate as to why you feel like these girls should get that shot to even be looked at to be on the Wardy list.
Because when I came in, there wasn't this. First of all, this award didn't exist when I
Speak
came
your
in.
truth.
This award didn't exist when I came in. So the years after that, you know, I was on the road. I was doing at least 4 or 5 battles a year. I went out the country a lot of the times on my own dime or for no money at all, just to go out there and battle and put my content out there. So you got girls that's doing stuff like that, taking money out of their homes, out of their child's mouth, off the clothes on their back to invest in this craft. So you mean to tell me that one of these girls can come back after 5 years, do 1 battle for 3 rounds and take the money and the title, and you got girls that's literally making sacrifices to put the content out for y'all to watch and enjoy? It's a slap in the face.
Uh-oh.
It just is a slap in the face, but it's no because now you see those girls are outside. You know, you don't see Couture crying about Woman of the Year. She knows she's not outside like that, and she's secure with who she is. She already has her legacy. So that's where you'll start seeing the difference between the women that are secured in who they are and what they've done, and the ones that are still on the rocks about it. So that's why I'm saying, like, you'll see all the girls outside more now, because I think it is fair to have the 2 battles. Vixen, when she won, they gave it to her based off of mainly the DNA win, but I don't really know any of the other battles she had that year. And that's why I think a lot of the
Flames.
Lady Flames. That was the same year? Oh, so she had
Those
1
2
win.
battles, that was the best battle on.
Okay, so
on
1 win in the debatable and no small leagues?
She had 1 small league, it was 1 round ago.
Oh yeah, see, okay, but I think that's a fair scope. But now that you guys have added these other levels like impact, like how much, you know, that's where the battler comes in with their brand. You need to be smart with how you move. We can't tell you how to move or what's good for you. And then also in what was it? Something about schedule. Strength of schedule. I think that makes a difference too, because now the strength of schedule is saying you don't got to be outside every week. That's unrealistic. You can't produce your best content like that, but you still need to have some strength in it. Take those top competitors. Don't take Jim Joe that you know you're gonna smoke, or it's their second battle, you choke them, because that win doesn't mean as much as if you come in here and knock down a super talent. Take a super
Look at
talent.
the battle rap IQ on this young woman,
Yeah.
Jay Black. Get her a blazer. Get her a blazer right
So,
now.
like,
Whenever she's in town, she's ready. She can
Let's go.
but see, that's why I took the battles I took last year. I felt like if I battle quarterly, which I got 4 battles out, and then with including the 2 on 2 of Flames, and I take down these people that are on a roll or that people are holding in a high regard, then I should have impact and I should have strength of schedule. And I'm still outside. You know what I mean? But I'm not outside every week. Some people are battling to make money to pay their rent. That's not what I'm doing. I can literally say no to that plate because I need to focus on this plate. And some people don't have the liberty of doing that. That's not me to blame, and they're not to blame. It's just your situation, but I don't think you can compare those together. So that's why I think 2 battles is fair, because no, everybody's not doing this to pay their rent, but you need to come outside enough. And I don't even think 2 battles, 2 1-rounders. Like I said, 6 rounds.
That's what I said.
6 rounds.
That's what I was saying on Cody.
You could have 15 rounds. Those 6 rounds can compare to 15 rounds. And I've seen people have a better 6 rounds than some people have had their whole year.
Right.
It's possible.
She said it. I agree, but she said it. You just said.
So that's just how I look at it. And this was how I was looking at it before I even knew I won. Like you said, I posted that.
posted
At
before you
least have
started.
2 battles, because anything else is a slap in everybody's face that been outside. And so that's where I was coming
Were
from.
you surprised when you won? Because I see your timeline. You was like, well, who's gonna what's going
No,
on?
I will pull my phone up where I'm writing Flames, and I'm like, bro, I don't think I made the list this year. I'm like, if you had number, I don't even know what they have her at 6 or something. If you had number 6, there's no way I made the list. That was my woman of the year.
Shout out to Flame.
Yeah, shout out to Flame.
First
Shout out my
Lady
right
Flame.
hand forever. Love her. Y'all know how we coming. So it was just like very shocking to me. So I had no idea I was gonna win. But when they said it was me, I knew what the results would be. I knew all the outrage would come. I knew all that stuff would
We
come.
said it again. So I pretty much I DM'd her like, listen, gave her like the face like, it's that time. You know what's up? What's up? She's like, Jay Black. It's not too late. Run and hide.
Change your name.
Re-edit something. Make someone else the winner. It's okay. I'm
Spinning
like,
around.
damn.
I'm like, I'm good because I knew what was gonna come with this. First of all, anything I do comes with.
Defend your 2021.
You get some more skills while she talks.
Yeah,
This
defend
gonna
your,
be a whole speech for her head.
defend your 2021 as to why you felt like you won. Like, okay, I won. Then I guess this is the reason why I feel like I won this.
Well, yeah,
tournament.
I didn't have myself as Woman of the Year, but I feel like I am a suitable candidate or to be Woman of the Year because of, like I said, the battles that I took. I took on a caution that everyone had as Woman of the Year because she was battling so much and making such a
They forgot
war.
that the first half of the year it was caution. She got a whole bunch.
And then the thing was, no gripe to the panel, but I think she's so cool with a lot of the girls on there. They wanted to call it debatable, but we just got to call it what it is. Like, when you're dealing with facts, you need to go to the facts.
What you want, y'all battle? Mm-hmm. You won.
No, I did. I
sorry.
won 3-0, but on the
okay.
panel, they were saying, oh, it's debatable. No, it wasn't. So I get that that's your friend, but here's the facts. I won her 3-0. Before that, I had the T-top battle. I didn't win a single poll on there. For one, I don't know if anybody remembers. I was not winning a round. Nobody gave me a round. No one put T-top 1-0. 2-1, I mean. It was T-top 3-0. I wasn't supposed to get a round. And when I went in there, I got a round on caffeine. Then it drops on the app, and I got all 3 rounds because, angles, or especially fake angles, it's just ass. And once they really seen the content, I think that I won because Kings vs. Queens, I think it's always going to have a swayed judgment on caffeine because the boys' fan base is just huge. So, and then more men support battle rap anyways, so they don't want to see the boys lose. So that's just fine. So me getting a win on T-Top was huge to me.
Facts.
I was coming battling a crazy T-Top. My opponent wasn't subpar. He wasn't choking. My opponent was there, okay? And he was ready. You know what I'm saying? The same thing for me. So I feel like out of all the battles on that card, my battle was battle of the night. Me and T-Top. My opponent didn't suck. It wasn't like Verb. I didn't get smoked like Loso did his opponent. JC, love you Flames, did Flames back. So that wasn't the case for me. But I was the only one that they had on that card dying like that.
Side note, did they check you at the door like Smack said?
No, I don't get checked at doors or I ain't coming. So moving forward.
I do this. They know exactly what that meant right there. Go ahead, though.
So that's the T-top battle, the caution battle. Like I said, I took her on. I headlined. That was actually my first event that I headlined. But because it was Civil War, I guess it wasn't such a big card. It wasn't on caffeine. It wasn't really noted as my first headline. But that was the first time I headlined at URL.
I was in the building.
Not Hustle. So then I go on to take the Hustle battle, and I feel like even though the battle didn't completely go on because the power cut off, if I would have shit the bed or had a temper tantrum like my opponent did in those rounds, I would have still had to take that loss and everybody would have gave it to me because it was easy to do. But since I'm the rookie and this is the vet or first lady of URL and I'm like the new RL first lady, I'm always going to have to go against that cult fan base or that cult following. So, no one wants to give me the credit, quote unquote, but the battle stopped for other reasons than me and her. So what we have to take into consideration is what did get out.
Okay, got it.
And if they
So how much credit do you give yourself?
let me tell you, before the power went off, I would have got through my 4 rounds. And even if she did her third, you still shit the bed the first 2. So I still give myself full credit for that, for maintaining composure, for maintaining professionalism, for doing everything that I had to do to get my content out because my goal was always to get the battle done because I had a way bigger objective. It was never about anybody I battled. It never is. So that's why I feel like, I'm totally in the standings. Me and Flames did a 2-on-2 that I
Blood
feel,
cousins.
Yes. I do feel we lost by time though.
They said that too.
Yeah, absolutely. They put 3 rounds together, which will add up to 15 minutes if you do like 4 minutes, whatever. And me and Flames had about 4:30 with no reaction. So if we would have got, I didn't really time it. With reaction is probably 5 minutes. So we got beat by time. It happens. I'm not saying we won. Like, it is what it is, but that's why we lost. We didn't choke. We didn't shit the bed. The content was there. The lyrics was there. It was just, we got beat in time, and that just is what it is. So with knowing all that, knowing what I did throughout the year, knowing what I had to go through, all of this by myself, I don't have a team, I don't have a co-sign, I don't fuck with nobody. I have 4 of the ladies on the panel block. Shout out to y'all, we friends now. But you know what I mean? All of that stuff, I deserve it.
But don't that show like we fair up here then? Imagine if you got half the panel blocked.
That's right.
You
Yeah,
have
so-
half the panel blocked.
Me winning.
And they gotta know that.
I'm the only girl in female battle rap that y'all could literally say I didn't win because of politics. You can say that for sure. Because I don't like nobody. I don't talk to nobody. I don't befriend nobody. I have a block list of 2,500 people.
I bet my mute list is long as
Yeah, but I'm not muting nobody.
I got a mute list.
I don't like
Everybody
mute.
mute.
I don't like mute because they think they talking to you still, and you not.
I like that.
That's
I
why
like that.
That's why
I like that though.
I'm not with
I don't see what you ever said in the past 2 years, nigga. Like,
I'm not with that. So, like, seeing all the narratives, it was biased. Oh, they're picking their friends. Oh, emotional attachments. I don't got emotional attachments to nobody. I don't have no friends on that panel. I don't have none of that.
blocked.
I don't like nobody.
A lot of people were not expecting you to be probably even a runner-up per se in the top 3.
I don't know, because 40 Bars did a panel in January where she was breaking down Woman of the Year. The clip is on OTF. Shout out OTFMZ. Go follow them on Instagram. And the last 3 people that she had for Woman of the Year was C3, Me, and Heart.
Okay.
So to see her saying how inaccurate they were now, and I could go back to your caffeine in January and pull the clip of you having us 3, and they had me, Vixen, and C3 in the top 3, they weren't off a lot. By your own right, you had me in the top 3.
I'm just a host. Go ahead, I'm just.
So no, and these are just the facts. I'm not saying anything that you can't go and look while I'm on this stream and go verify.
Well, we know you're surprised, but what I'm saying is, do you feel like a Wardy? Like when everything, smoke is cleared, everything
I gotta
is,
change the lights or something?
do you feel like, like, you know what?
Why
That's
would you
enough
feel like that?
We in the building. Like,
I do feel like the Wody. I felt like Woman of the Year before I won it. That's why I was okay with retiring.
License changing. I don't know what he's
I
talking
felt like
about.
Woman of the Year before I won it because everybody that they had as Woman of the Year with they didn't even have 40 in the top 3, so I've already beat them. I battled them on my way up. I battled C3, I battled Vixen, I battled Casey, I battled
That's
Flames.
the Wody likes now. All right.
I battled Flames, you know what I'm saying? I did all that. So I've already done it, in my opinion. I've accomplished everything I wanted to accomplish. When I came in, it was to make history. I was never trying to be top tier battler. I was never trying to be better than this girl. I never wanted to be none of these bitches. I just wanted to come and make my history, and I had did that. And this just...
Well, I was
It
going to ask
just
you that.
feels
You had pretty much bumps and peaks and valleys and bumps and, like a rough career at it, if you will.
Yes.
From coming up, doing,
Yeah, let's just.
that's what we doing. Well, let me answer this question.
We just, yeah.
We gonna get
It's
to
just for display.
we
You know, we already.
this what we doing? We popping bottles.
I'm
Hold on,
saying-
let me tell you something.
With the
That was
Moet-
my Moet bottle.
With the pink.
That was
the
my
pink
Moet battle.
ribbon.
He gave me this. He gave me the
Go
Bel
ahead,
Air. He
Lock.
wanted to show off.
Go ahead, Lock.
He wanted to
They got
show
this
off.
a little different.
We got the
We
Make
color,
sure.
but this is okay.
We just
We'll
make
rock.
sure over here. When the ladies pull up, we try to make sure.
That
The
is
Wody
so
gotta make it a
nice.
little extra special. You know what
Yes,
I'm saying?
pink
Come on,
and
she
white.
got
got
ice
both
with it.
bottles.
We gonna pop that right there.
Come on, we
keep
don't.
rocking
You know what
out.
I'm saying? We make sure everything is spent.
You understand? She
You
got the
understand?
champagne right here. She out here
Absolutely.
drinking.
Shout out to Smack, complete the objective too. We completing the objective over here.
Complete
You know what I'm
objective, son.
saying? All right?
To your
And it's coffee though. First lady of the Dino, 714-909. And that's facts, that's facts. I be in and out the country, that's facts.